when can we talk to the president's doctor, and how come he hasn't been, or they haven't been asked to come out here and talk with us, given the Hur report that challenges the president's mental fitness?
So look, you know, just to speak to the Hur report really quickly. Special Counsel Hur is, as far as I remember, is obviously a Republican, a prosecutor. He's not a medical doctor. He's just not. It's not for him to speak to. It's just not. Now, it's just wrong. It's flatly wrong. It is inappropriate. It is gratuitous. And so going to leave that there, and it is obviously up for a medical doctor to decide on that.
Can we talk to his doctor then?
But look, I have said the medical doctor, the president's doctor, is going to do a physical. He's going to, and he has always put forth in the last 2 years a detailed memo on the president's obviously medical physical, and so I'm just going to leave it there. I don't have anything else to add. Go ahead.
You talked a lot about how, and the president says this too, that people should watch him when there are questions about his age. And the issue seems to be that they are watching him in public events, some press conferences, and are coming to this conclusion, many of them, that he's too old. So what I'm wondering is he behaving differently behind closed doors? Because we don't get to see that at all. And do you see, and when you interact with him privately, is there kind of a different sort of level of vigor that is perhaps not as visible when we're all seeing him publicly?
So let me just first say, and I was on the swing with him recently, right? He went to Wisconsin, he went to Michigan. Folks have seen him, and you all have seen him yourselves as you cover this president, and so you see him interact, you see him engage. And even when he was in Vegas, he took some questions that you all had, and that and answer. He tends to answer them in a light way, a funny way, and is sharp with his answers to some of you about that. And I have to say, he's sharp, he's engaged, he pushes us for information.
Like emails at like 2 o'clock in the morning, or is there any sort of
look, I think
like a finer point on what it is exactly that you see that somehow isn't coming across to the rest of the American people?
Look, I think the fact that when he meets with his team, when he meets with staff, he is, as I said, incredibly engaged. As I said, very sharp. When we were in Vegas, he was asked about he was asked a specific question about the former president, and he answered that in a fun, sharp, kind of way, and that's him. Well, that was a flash. Oh my goodness. Is that a Polaroid?
It is.
Whoa. Taking us back. Okay. I think, is the mic okay?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.